Hello everyone and welcome back to Life of Wonders. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Polo and I love making videos of dolls, toys and Disney collectibles. I'm on a few other things, so if you like this kind of content, definitely stay tuned to my channel. Now today I thought I would share with all of you this super 90s treat. I'm so excited because seriously I'm in love with the 90s. I have collectibles so many collectibles from this decade that I would love to share with all of you. And I thought I would start with this super dreamy Barbie mansion, and this is called I think there were a couple of releases between 1993 and 1996, and it was called Barbie Modular Home or Barbie Magical Mansion 3 in 1. I have the uh instructions here and I'm going to show you. I mean, these are old school instructions in a way, because they show you how to. I mean, the good thing about this mansion is that you can actually build it in different ways, and you can create like a building. You can use it just in one floor, etc, etc. So I'm going to get a little bit. This is where I have it on display at the moment, and again I will be showing more Barbie houses and mansions and Disney ones as well in the near future. And one of the videos I'm planning is to show the evolution of the dream house in a way from, well, in my case it's going to be from the 80s, going through the 90s, the early 2000s, and the current time, being my favorite once again the 90s. And I have so many collectibles from this decade that I'm really dying to be sharing with all of you. So the reason I have the instructions here is because, well, again, I wanted to show you. I built it for the last time this way, and again it's taken a whole wall right now. I mean, as it is, because it's just so big, really it is. But my preferred version is when it's just one floor. So the three main modules, sorry, I'm a little shaky now. The three main modules would be in one floor. I'm going to show you how it is done. You're actually provided with more pieces, so you can again create, mix and match, etc. So this is my prefer. Okay, focus. My preferred outcome is this one, and then there is a piece that I have not used in this case because it doesn't really make sense to put it anywhere. But again, I mean, it would take a whole extra module to one of the sides, and I don't know. So I built it this way, and as opposed to just having the arch on the front, I made this entrance and balcony this time. But I mean, the good thing about it is that you have many ways to actually make it your own and personalize it. Like, for example, there is this version here. This is another version. This is the version I prefer. The only thing I'm not showing is like this sort of like patio set that is all pink, and I didn't like it as much, and I'm going to show other, you know, things in the future. And I do have another patio set that is not this one. To me this kind of looks very 70s in a way, even though this is like 90s. And yeah, well, so here you can find the instructions for, I mean, it's very straightforward. I mean, it takes time and all, but it's pretty cool to actually build up your own way the dream house. And I love the color palette. The furniture I used is, I believe, The kitchen over there is a Playline kitchen that I believe it was released at the same time as one of the two releases of this mansion, because it has the artwork. You can see that it's inspired in that. There's watercolor, the backdrops you will see now that I will be getting closer to it. Of course, we're having my favorite host in her room, and the thing is, I really wanted to get an extra one to make more rooms that I think in a way they're lucky. I mean, the mansion is lacking because there's obviously with a backdrop and yeah, with a backdrop, I could actually, I don't know. There's so many ways. I mean, I could use one of the, I mean, the pillars there to create another, like a whole square, but I wouldn't have a backdrop for the bathroom. And so the bathroom, I had to put it like in a balcony, which is a bit weird, but anyway, hey, it could be Malibu. So, I mean, um, it's pretty cool. So the kitchen is it's there, and well, I mean, how do I start? Like, I think I will start by showing the and how I put the entrance with these I mean, these are actually candles that I thought would make like very 90s lucky statues at the entrance of the house. And then um right over here we actually move to, do you see the backdrops there? They're very beautiful. I mean, these are one of my favorites because I love this sort of like very dreamy pastel watercolor backdrops. And I actually used a living room set. I decorated with plants. This is not a Barbie one. I can't remember the name of it just now. I bought it off eBay, and it reminded me a lot of the neoclassical style that was also like very popular in the 90s in a way, from places like Beverly Hills and stuff. And since this is a mansion, of course, and then I added pink touches and original 90s pieces over there. As you may know, that pillar that I also put over there made me think about the 90s as well, and the way sometimes there was like interior design decorations, and it's a very very nice piece. Actually, I don't know if you can, there is a mythological sort of like I don't know, but it was a present from my dad, and it has a unicorn, and it's very pretty. And then, so I took some liberties and I added things that obviously just wanted to add to it. There is a plant there that is actually from one of the contemporary houses. I actually love the backdrop. It's just so so beautiful. So the thing is, like, the house only has three of them. So basically, one of them is going to be have it's going to have to be the living room, or you can make it the room and then use the one that I'm using for the room for the bathroom. The thing is, like, I'm missing one, like, for the bathroom, and that is why I wanted to get an extra one. But I think that as for now, I'm pretty cool. I will be sharing also the Victorian house that is in pastel purple and pink colors that I also have complete, as well as many other things. I would definitely stay tuned, seriously, because this is just the beginning. So that is there, and then we move to the kitchen. And so this kitchen is, I mean, the design of it, as you can see, the watercolor feel, then the microwave, the oven, the fridge come out, and then you can create food pieces with Play-Doh, which is fun if you're into that. And I think it goes really well, even though over here we can see that the kitchen already has a backdrop with a window and it's very beautiful. It's incredibly beautiful, really. I'm in love with these graphics. But the kitchen island, it's pretty cool. So on one side we have the cooking area, on the other side we have the washing area. We have one of the, so this house is like mid 90s. So I mean, there's the sturdy Toys R Us magical mansion, that it's more of, I mean, it was actually released in 1990, so it's more towards the end of the 80s, the beginning of the 90s. I will be sharing so much more in the future about that one, and that one will be fitting for the pink roses furniture and living pretty furniture, I think. But this furniture, other than that, that is not Barbie. This is Barbie, and this was released in between 1995 1996, and this is like my true childhood, because in the 90s, like in 1990, I was too young. That is why I'm very attached to this one. And even though, I mean, again, I will be sharing so much more, this is my true yeah, childhood. So you can see that it's a bit more updated than the pink roses and living pretty furniture. That is definitely more like late 80s, I would say. And there are, I don't know, to me, I find this very, very dreamy because of the graphics go very well as well. So this is the individual bedroom. There is the closet right over there. The graphics inside of the closet are very beautiful as well, and I think they go extremely well with the graphics of this house. So this is the, okay, the reason I placed this and that on the ground floor is because obviously it's facing towards a garden, which is in the ground floor, and these could just be in another whole floor. The set came with this night table with the lamp. I love this sort of like marble finish to these pieces. I love this bed as well. And here we have this Barbie that I've already showcased in another video. She's just getting ready, having breakfast in bed. Super cool. And then the artwork in the background is just incredibly beautiful. I love it, and as you can see, once again, it goes really, really well with the whole thing. I actually took some liberty to place those lanterns from one of the late contemporary houses, and here we have this beautiful sand sort of like balcony that I created. And that couch over there is coming from, which I have not yet showed or shared with all of you. It's from the Comfy Princess Castle that I do have from Hasbro, but I thought it would be very fitting as well, and I do have these plans, and it's just like a nice retreat, relaxing place for Barbie to read a little. And yeah, everything is so nice. Like the pillars, as you can see, it has a lot of like details, and then it's also like marble or stone or granite, I think it's called. And then it has like this sort of like Victorian texture to it, which is pretty cool. Then there is this central piece that it would go over an arch, but as I haven't used the arch, I just put it here in the middle. And so basically, yeah, this is the balcony, which has like this bay fence, which is very classic. Again, it's very classic and neoclassic. They were like mixing up a lot of that. That is why I thought that table with the chairs would actually look very cool in a way for this 90s scene. And then here I placed the hello, I placed the bathroom. And I mean, I'm in love with this bathroom. It probably is my favorite, even though I love the um pink roses one. This one to me, it's the one that gives me the goosebumps, really, because it's just so beautiful. So we have this vanity area over there, and then we can see that we have a picture of Barbie. We have these chromatic gold features and the marble sink and the little furniture piece. Then this is the WC that again has a whole marble effect, and actually um, it's, I mean, it's functional. You can open it and everything. And the bath though is just so dreamy. I actually placed a little bit of like cotton to make it like a bubble bath. And I put a plant and yeah, all the little things that, and here you have a weight thingy that again I think it came with the tray and also with the napkin bit. I do have these sets were sold for the Fashion Avenue, I think, and this is a bit of controversial. I mean, you know, having an artifact that would measure your weight, I don't think is as healthy as now. I mean, I don't know, depending on how you use it, but it's just so pretty and everything. And I mean, my Barbie is very healthy. She's just not too worried about weight. It's just that to, you know, um design. But I love this bath place. And then here we have this vanity with like a reflecting mirror and a beautiful little seat. And then we have the perfumes, the comb, everything there. So so yeah, I mean, basically this is yeah, this is how I have it displayed right now at the moment. And again, I will be sharing so much more from this decade and before this decade, and also what happened afterwards from the beginning of the millennium. I do have my zine playsets as well that I want to share with all of you. But seriously, the 90s are my favorite, and I think that the next one might be the Victorian purple and pink mansion that is just so crazy beautiful. But as you can see, I mean, you kind of need space. And I mean, worst case scenario, you can just build it as a tower and it would be like the last space yeah needed. But as for now, I just wanted to have it like that. It's just like I can look at it and be mesmerized by it because it's very dreamy. And well, I hope you've enjoyed this. You've enjoyed this video, and if you have, don't forget to give me a thumbs up to support my channel, to encourage me to keep doing this, which I love. And especially if I get the feedback that you like it too and you love it as much as I do. And yeah, definitely stay tuned to the channel. For now, I hope you all stay safe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.